The Zarnak ruled the stars. For thousands of years, they crushed every world they found. No one ever stopped them. They feared nothing. They believed they were the strongest in the galaxy. But one day, their scouts found a strange blue planet, Earth. It looked quiet, small, harmless. The Zarnak sent a ship to investigate. Then, silence. The ship vanished. The Zarnak leader laughed. "Just a broken engine," he said. "Send another." They sent 3 more. None returned. The fearless empire didn't know it yet. The Zarnak landed at night. Their ship was silent, their weapons ready. They expected fear. They expected the humans to run. But the town didn't sleep. A farmer saw the lights in the sky and grabbed his old hunting rifle. He didn't know what was coming, but he wasn't going to run. The Zarnak soldiers stepped out, tall and armored, but the first one fell before he could speak, a shot to the head. Panic followed. The humans were fighting back. This wasn't a weak species. This was something else. The Zarnak had made a mistake, and Earth never forgets. The captured Zarnak soldier sat in a steel room, locked away deep under Earth's surface. He was strong, silent, unafraid. He thought no one could break him, but the humans didn't try to break him. They studied him. Earth's scientists worked day and night. They scanned his armor, tested his weapons, mapped his DNA. They weren't scared, they were curious. And curiosity made humans dangerous. Soon, Earth's best minds began to build something new, something smarter, stronger, designed from alien tech, but made for human hands. The Zarnak soldier watched in silence. For the first time, he felt something cold, fear. A single human ship slipped into Zarnak space. It was small, quiet, nothing special. The Zarnak fleet saw it and laughed. One ship? Against them? Then the human ship disappeared from their screens. Seconds later, their command cruiser exploded. Chaos followed. Fire spread. Systems failed. Zarnak captains shouted orders, but it was too late. One by one, their ships fell. Humans didn't. Attack with numbers. They attacked with precision, with speed. With knowledge stolen from the first mistake the Zarnak made, contact. The galaxy's hunters were now the hunted, and Earth had just whispered its answer. "We are not afraid of you." Zarnak warriors were bred for battle. From birth, they were trained to feel nothing. No pain, no doubt, no fear. But now whispers filled their ranks. Whispers of humans. New recruits refused to go near Earth space. Veterans had nightmares. Some even deserted. Something unheard of in Zarnak history. One warrior tried to fight a human soldier alone. He was twice her size, stronger, faster. But she moved like lightning and dropped him in seconds. The Zarnak leaders watched the footage in silence. Fear had no place in their empire, until now. And its name was spoken with dread: humanity. The Zarnak launched their biggest fleet toward Earth. They expected an easy win, one final strike to crush the humans. But Earth was ready. As the Zarnak ships entered orbit, hidden satellites lit up. Lasers fired. Missiles screamed. Human warships rose from the shadows, faster and smarter than anything the Zarnak had seen. But the true weapon wasn't metal or fire. It was the people. Humans fought together, soldiers, engineers, even farmers. They didn't break, they didn't run, they adapted, pushed forward, and stood tall. The Zarnak now saw the truth. Humanity's strength wasn't in their machines. It was in their will. The battle above Mars was supposed to be Zarnak's final victory. Their warships filled the sky, darkening the planet below. They came with full force, no mercy, no retreat. But Earth was waiting. Human fleets, once small, now moved like a storm. New weapons, built from Zarnak tech, struck hard and fast. Ghost fire units boarded enemy ships, disabling them from inside. The Zarnak line broke. For the first time in their long history, they lost control. Their flagship exploded, torn apart by human firepower. The fearless empire had met its match, and the galaxy would never be the same again. Zarnak High Command gave. The unthinkable order, retreat. Their warriors, once proud and unstoppable, now fled. Human ships chased them through deep space, striking with perfect aim. There was no escape. One by one, Zarnak warships fell. Ghostfire teams boarded the last command vessel. The Emperor was taken, alive. Across the galaxy, alien worlds watched, in silence. The empire that ruled them for centuries was broken by humans. Inside Zarnak cities, riots began. Soldiers refused to fight. Citizens shouted one question: why did we attack Earth? But the answer was too late. The fearless had fallen, and Earth stood tall. The last Zarnak Emperor stood before the galaxy, his armor battered, his pride shattered. "We should have left Earth alone," he said, his voice heavy with regret. "We were wrong to think ourselves unstoppable." Across the stars, silence followed his words. The great empire, once feared by all, was now a warning. Alien races whispered tales of the humans, creatures who fought with heart, courage, and a will no enemy could break. The galaxy learned a harsh truth: some forces are not meant to be challenged. And Earth was one of them. Earth was no longer just a blue planet. It had become a symbol, strong, fearless, and respected. Other alien empires gave Earth space. They knew better than to start a war they couldn't win. Humans helped build peace. Across the stars, they became protectors, not conquerors. But deep in the shadows, new dangers watched quietly. They saw Earth's rise, and they waited. The story was far from over. Humanity's fight had only just begun, and the galaxy would soon learn that Earth's strength was just the beginning. But they had just touched something different, something dangerous, something human, and it was waiting.